Germany's armored forces in the early years of the war relied on a wide variety of tanks that formed the backbone of the Panzer divisions. The light Panzer I, originally created for training purposes, ended up spearheading early campaigns despite being equipped with only twin machine guns and very thin armor. Its small size and mobility kept it relevant in the initial offensives. The Panzer II soon followed as a temporary solution, but quickly became vital during the rapid early operations. With its 20mm autocannon and improved speed, it offered better protection and firepower against infantry and light vehicles. After the annexation of Czechoslovakia, German units absorbed the Czech-built 35T, which was appreciated for its smooth driving characteristics and reliable systems. It played an important role in the first months of the conflict, and was easily recognized by the spacing between its road wheels. Its companion in Czech service, the 3AT, proved even more valuable thanks to its dependable mechanics and efficient 37mm main gun, earning a reputation as one of the most capable light tanks of the early war. The Panzer III was intended to be Germany's standard tank for tank versus tank combat and featured a 3-man turret that improved battlefield coordination. Though later outmatched by heavier enemy armor, its design influenced future German tank layouts. Alongside it, the Panzer IV became the most adaptable machine in the arsenal, beginning as an infantry support tank and evolving into a powerful medium vehicle that served on every front. In response to the Soviet T-34, the Panther arrived with sloped armor, strong mobility, and a high-velocity 75mm gun, making it one of the most respected medium tanks of the war despite early reliability problems. At the heavy end of the spectrum stood the Tiger I, feared for its thick armor and formidable 88mm cannon that allowed it to dominate open ground battles. Its successor, the Tiger II, combined extreme weight with sharply angled armor and heavy firepower, creating a nearly unstoppable presence from the front. Although its immense size and mechanical strain limited its strategic mobility, Germany's need for more specialized firepower led to a wide range of tank destroyers and assault guns that filled critical roles on every front. One of the most influential designs was the Stu G3, created by mounting a fixed fighting compartment on the Panzer III chassis to produce a low-profile assault gun that later became a highly effective defensive tank hunter. Its combination of reliability and firepower made it the most numerous armored vehicle Germany ever produced. Alongside it, the compact Jagdpanzer 38, known as the Horch, offered strong sloped armor and a small silhouette that made it difficult to detect, turning it into a dependable ambush platform in the later stages of the war. The Jagdpanzer 4, built on the Panzer IV chassis, carried a long 75mm gun and served as a hidden threat capable of challenging enemy armor while maintaining a streamlined design suited for defensive positions. Earlier in the conflict, the Marder II appeared as an improvised solution by placing a powerful anti-tank gun atop the aging Panzer II chassis, giving frontline units a temporary but necessary increase in firepower. Its companion, the Marder III, used the Czech 38T chassis and mounted either captured Soviet guns or German-produced weapons, offering crews a potent tool despite its exposed fighting compartment. For extreme long-range engagements, the Naschern utilized the formidable 88mm gun on a lightly protected chassis, relying on distance rather than armor to survive while delivering accurate strikes against heavy Allied tanks. More refined designs emerged later, such as the Jagdpanther, which combined the Panther's strong mobility and armor with the same deadly 88mm cannon, producing one of the most balanced tank destroyers of the entire war. The Ferdinand, later known as the Elephant, was built on unused Porsche Tiger hulls and featured thick frontal armor along with an electrically driven transmission system, making it nearly untouchable from the front, but initially lacking a machine gun for close defense. The heaviest of all was the Jagdtiger, a massive vehicle carrying a powerful 128mm gun capable of destroying any opposing tank. Although its enormous weight and mechanical strain often limited its ability to reach the battlefield. Germany's efforts to increase battlefield flexibility produced a wide range of self-propelled artillery and infantry support vehicles that accompanied armored formations throughout the war. One of the earliest attempts at mobile heavy firepower was the Bison, which mounted a large 15-centimeter infantry gun onto the small Panzer I chassis, creating a tall and overloaded machine that still offered valuable mobile support during the opening campaigns. As the need for more efficient designs grew, the Wespe emerged by converting the Panzer II chassis into a light artillery carrier that was quick to reposition and capable of providing reliable indirect fire for advancing Panzer units. Its larger partner, the Hummel, used elements of both the Panzer III and Panzer IV chassis to carry a heavy 15-centimeter howitzer, giving German forces powerful long-range bombardment capabilities even though ammunition space remained limited. The grille, built on the sturdy Czech 3AT chassis, delivered direct fire support by mounting a heavy infantry gun that allowed frontline troops to smash fortified positions as they advanced. For dense urban battles, the Sturmpanzer IV, or often called the Brummbär, provided short-range destructive force with its large-caliber gun, proving effective at clearing barricades and strongpoints during close-quarters fighting. At the extreme end of firepower was the Sturmtiger, constructed on the Tiger I chassis and equipped with an enormous rocket-assisted 380mm projector designed to obliterate entire structures with a single shot, making it a rare but terrifying tool during city fighting. As Allied air power increased, Germany expanded its self-propelled anti-aircraft fleet. Vehicles like the WWII used the Panzer IV chassis and a rotating, open-top turret equipped with four 20mm guns that could unleash dense volleys against low aircraft and lightly armored ground targets. Its successor, the Ostwind, replaced the quad mount with a single high-velocity 37mm cannon housed in an angular turret that improved protection and extended effective range. The Flak Panzer 3.8T offered a lighter interim solution by placing a single 20mm anti-aircraft gun on the back of a 3.8T chassis, giving mobile formations at least some measure of local air defense, even though its thin armor left the crew vulnerable during attacks. As Allied air power grew stronger, Germany relied increasingly on self-propelled anti-aircraft vehicles to shield its armored formations from low-flying fighters and strafing runs. One of the most recognizable designs was the WWII, built on the Panzer IV chassis and fitted with a rotating open-topped turret that housed four 20mm cannons, capable of unleashing a dense stream of fire that could tear through aircraft or lightly armored ground targets. Its simple construction and rapid fire made it a dependable companion to tank units on the move. In an effort to reach targets at greater distances, engineers developed the Ostwind, which replaced the quad mount with a single high-velocity 37mm gun inside, an angular turret that offered better protection and extended range, giving crews a more effective tool against aircraft flying just beyond the reach of lighter guns. For situations requiring a lighter and more economical option, the Flak Panzer 3.8T served as an interim solution by placing a single 20mm anti-aircraft gun on the rear of the sturdy Czech 3.8T chassis. Although its thin armor exposed the crew to danger, it still provided valuable mobile air defense where heavier vehicles were unavailable. The Sd.Kfz 251 Hanomag served as the primary armored carrier for Panzer Grenadier units, offering sloped armor and dependable cross-country performance that allowed infantry to keep pace with tank formations. Its roomy interior and versatile layout made it suitable for a wide range of battlefield roles. A smaller variant, the Sd.Kfz 250, used a shortened chassis that made it lighter and more agile, becoming a common choice for reconnaissance teams and command groups that required fast movement and clear communication. Artillery crews relied heavily on the Sd.Kfz-7, an 8-ton half-track equipped to tow heavy field pieces including the famous 88mm gun. With additional seating for the gun crew, it became one of the most essential support vehicles in the field. For the most demanding recovery tasks, The Sd.Kfz, known as the Famo, provided immense pulling power and frequently worked in pairs or trios to move immobilized tanks such as the Tiger. Lighter guns were handled by the Sd.Kfz-10, a compact half-track used to tow small anti-tank weapons while providing basic protection for its crew. The Sd.Kfz-11 filled a similar niche with greater towing strength, becoming a common mechanical partner to medium artillery units. For challenging terrain, the Kettenkrad combined motorcycle-style steering with a tracked rear drive system, allowing it to travel where trucks and cars could not while still towing light loads or cable equipment. When the Eastern Front turned roads into deep mud, the Opel Maultier offered a practical solution by converting a standard truck into a half-track, giving supply columns the mobility needed to push through harsh conditions and maintain the critical flow of ammunition and fuel. Asterisk. The Sd.Kfz 222 was one of the most recognizable light armored cars of the early war, featuring a compact angular hull and a turret mounting a 20mm cannon that gave reconnaissance crews enough firepower to deal with soft targets while remaining fast and maneuverable on open roads. Its combination of speed and simplicity made it a common sight during the rapid campaigns of the early conflict, especially in roles where scouting and forward observation were vital. For heavier duties, the Sd.Kfz 231 8-wheeled series offered greater stability and off-road capability, thanks to its advanced suspension system and large wheel layout. With steering on both front and rear axles, it could reverse away from danger just as quickly as it advanced, an advantage highly valued by reconnaissance units operating on unstable front lines. The later Sd.Kfz 234 family refined this concept further, and among these the Puma variant stood out with its fully enclosed turret and powerful 50mm gun. This combination of strong armament and high mobility allowed it to challenge lightly armored vehicles and hold its own in brief clashes while still fulfilling its primary role as the eyes and ears of fast-moving formations. For communication and coordination on a broader scale, the Sd.Kfz 263 served as a mobile command post built on the 8-wheeled chassis with a fixed superstructure that provided ample space for radio equipment. Its distinctive frame antenna allowed long-range transmissions essential for directing large, armored groups and maintaining situational awareness across rapidly shifting fronts. Although lightly armed, it played a crucial part in ensuring reconnaissance units could relay information quickly and effectively, helping command elements maintain control over dispersed, mechanized forces during both offensive operations and defensive withdrawals. Asterisk. The Schwimmwagen became one of the most versatile utility vehicles of the war. Built on the Volkswagen platform and equipped with a boat-shaped hull and a fold-down propeller that allowed troops to cross rivers, shallow lakes and muddy terrain with surprising ease. Its lightweight frame and reliable engine made it a favorite among reconnaissance units operating far ahead of the main force. For more conventional transport duties, the Horch 108 staff car offered a sturdy off-road capable design used extensively for moving officers, carrying equipment and towing light loads. Its powerful engine and reinforced chassis made it dependable across a wide variety of climates and ground conditions. The Steyr 1500A provided a heavier alternative, featuring an air-cooled engine that performed well in extreme temperatures and a spacious interior suited for command teams, medical crews and supply detachments. Its durability ensured widespread use on both the Eastern Front and in North Africa. For high-ranking officials, the Mercedes-Benz G4 stood out with its long wheelbase and 6-wheeled configuration that provided a smooth ride during parades, inspections, and propaganda events. Though not intended for frontline combat, it became an iconic symbol of the era. Rounding out the category was the BMW R75 motorcycle with sidecar, a rugged machine designed specifically for military service with a driven sidecar wheel that improved traction on rough ground. Often used by messengers, scouts, and machine gun teams, it delivered speed and flexibility where larger vehicles could not operate effectively. Asterisk. The Opel Blitz served as the backbone of German logistics, a dependable 3-ton truck that transported ammunition, fuel, rations, and troops across every front. Its simple construction and reliable engine made it easy to maintain, allowing supply columns to keep pace with fast-moving armored units. For towing light artillery and supporting infantry formations, the Krupp Protze KFC 69 provided a low-profile 6-wheel design with a distinctive sloped hood and a flat-4 engine that gave it solid performance on rough terrain. Its seating arrangement allowed gun crews to ride alongside their equipment, making it a common sight in motorized divisions. When mud and snow turned roads impassable, the RSO fully tracked tractor stepped in as a slow but unstoppable hauler, dragging artillery and supplies through conditions that would stop traditional trucks entirely. Its compact layout and high ground clearance made it especially valuable on the Eastern Front. The Henschel 33 offered a heavier transport option, a sturdy 6-wheeled truck used for engineering tasks, cargo hauling, and moving specialized equipment where greater power was required. To standardize production, the Einheitsdiesel series introduced a family of diesel-powered trucks with all-wheel drive and independent suspension, giving them impressive mobility, though at the cost of mechanical complexity. For mobile rocket artillery, the Panzerwerfer 42 mounted a 10-barrel launcher on a lightly armored half-track, delivering rapid saturation fire while offering better protection and mobility than towed Nebelwerfers. On the extreme end of specialized weapons, the Karl-Gerät siege mortar stood as a massive self-propelled gun capable of firing enormous shells designed to crush fortifications, requiring a large support crew and extensive preparation before each mission. Completing the list, the Goliath demolition vehicle used a small tracked chassis guided remotely by cable to deliver an explosive charge beneath enemy tanks or into defensive positions, offering a compact but risky method of breaching obstacles during close combat operations. Asterisk.